we just want to chew chin chin. Today I'm making a very simple chin chin recipe using just things you can find around your house.
Foodies inside.
First, I'm going to measure 3 cups of flour, tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, a pinch of salt. I'm going to sieve all of this together. Now, the aroma from the nutmeg, fantastic thing, oh. Very, very fantastic. So I'm going to be adding 4 to 5 tablespoons of Bournvita. Then I'm going to stir on this. Now we have to add the margarine, and I'll be using about 1/2 cup or 250 grams. So you're just going to rub this margarine into the flour like this. Just rub it into the flour like so. At this point, you can break in your egg when you have finished rubbing the margarine in, but I'm not using egg today because I carried egg, but we did not put it in the car. So there is no egg today, but we'll still have our chin chin. We will still have our chin chin. I'm going to be adding 1/4 cup of sugar, or you just add sugar to taste. And I'm going to mix all of this together again. Now, after mixing this thoroughly, this is the point where you want to start adding your water bit by bit. I cannot give you a particular water measurement because you have to eyeball that. Just go bit by bit, and once it has formed a dough or a ball enough for you to knead and cut, it's just fine. So I've just transferred it to a mat to enable the kneading easily. If you don't have a mat, a clean workspace like this is just fine, or you use a chopping board. So I have a very pliable dough, bouncy pliable dough. This is just good. So what I'm going to do now is to allow it rest in the bowl for just about 5 to 7 minutes to just rest. All right, so I'll take this. It has rested for about 5 minutes. I've used the opportunity to clean up this place, so I'm just going to cut it into 2. I'll leave the other side in the bowl, cover it. I'm going to round this a bit. Flour my kneading pin on my knead, then the dough. Now the kind of shape you are going for would inform how much you will need, how flat you will need. I'm just going to cut on the sides. I'll cut this into strips, then into cubes or squares. Now this is totally up to you, how light, how thick, how thin you want to make your chin chin. So you can make any fun shape you like. So I've just made bow ties. This the children will love because of course it's bow tie. So any fun shape you want to make is fine. I'm going to scoop this now into a flat plate, then continue with the rest of the dough before I fry. So I'm done pinching these to look like bow ties, and I'm just going to spread them out. If you don't want to do this style, you can just cut the 4 corners and fry. You can do longer strips or thinner strips, anyhow you want it. You can use a cookie cutter cut. So it's time for us to fry. I have my frying pan here. I'm just going to add some vegetable oil and begin to fry it as soon as vegetable oil is hot. Don't be scared if you don't feel the crunch while I'm cooking it. It gets crunchy when it's cooling. So that's when you get the crunch. Okay? You know, it's going to be difficult for you to know if this is golden brown already because it was brown while we put it there, thanks to the Bournvita. But you should just see the change in color when you look closely. You see that, okay, this thing is now looking golden brown, not the brown that I put before. So once you get to that golden brown, it's just fine. You bring it out, and of course, it becomes crunchier as it cools. Okay, so this is our first batch. I'll put the next one. This Bournvita chin chin is all shades of yum. I've been throwing it in my mouth. It's yummy, it's airy on the inside, crunchy on the outside. It's just beautiful. I will allow it to cool, then pack. All right. Before then, let's take pictures of our beautiful chin chin. This chin chin is so yummy. I don't know what to tell you, but you have to try it yourself. Like, it's so good. My sons are in the studio. They've rushed down here and say, "Mommy, we want to eat the cake." I was like, it's not cake, it's chin chin. They've carried the remaining plate over to the office and they're eating it already and drinking water on top of it. So your children are definitely going to love it. I can bet on it. This is the point where I'm going to ask that if you are watching me for the first time, this is Jinai Hikodi. If you're watching me online on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, please like, follow, share this recipe. Also, I would like to hear your comments and your thoughts about it. I like to know exactly where you are watching me from. Thank you, every single person who watched me. Nancy Ahukana, thank you so much. I see you all the time. Temitope, thank you. You guys are amazing. All the wonderful people that are watching me. Loretta Boye, thank you so much. I see your comments like on every of my posts. Thank you so, so much. So guys, like, share, follow, comment. I love you all so much. And of course, you need to hear the crunch of this. This thing is not going to give you headache at all. Like, it's so yum. Not when they break it, it's not going to give you headache. You're not going to go dentist because you the chop chin chin. It is nutrient packed with Bournvita. The taste of Bournvita has enhanced the chin chin. Apart from that, as you are eating it, your mind, they calm down because you know, so you put vitamins, correct vitamins and nourishment for your body and your children's body.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.